hear this on the internet. People will be like, can you believe how divided we are as a nation? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I can. It's very obvious. Because I part of our jobs as stand-up comedians, we post stand-up clips from day to day. And like, the war going on in the comment section for stand-up clips is like, they can't even agree on like a lighthearted stand-up joke. Like, they just want to go in on that. I posted this one clip. The joke, it was like, I was just saying like, men will humor women, but women won't humor men, you know? Like, guys will be on a date with a girl, and the girl will be like, yeah, you know, I'm a Wiccan. I practice witchcraft. And guys are like, oh my God, that's crazy. Is that like an indoor thing or an outdoor thing? No, I've heard of Wiccans. I've just never met one in real life. Wow. But if I go on a date and say I'm a wizard, the date's over. She's not like, when did you get into wizardry? So that's the joke I posted on Instagram. Very innocent. Christianity has killed more people than Wicca ever has. You're playing make-believe. Wicca's not a real religion, you idiot, you libtard. Like, literally, it's been going on for months. Imagine having this, you're living life, you're like making a sandwich, and you're, hold on, babe, I gotta flame this person. Like, it's still part of your life. Like, you're missing the point of the joke. It's just like a joke. Leave it at, like, people comment on stand-up comedy clips like it's a documentary. Like, it's not a joke. It's like if I came out of Fast and the Furious and I was like, they're going over the speed limit quite a bit. Like, totally missing the point of the movie. Do you think Vin Diesel could really drive a car off a ramp like that? I feel like the physics were wonky. They're still fighting. Go into the comments. Just see, I pin the most ridiculous ones just so they can keep on fighting, and I get more engagement on my video. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? It's just, I gotta use it. I don't like that that's the way the algorithm is set up, but I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin it so people go, what the fuck? And Instagram is like, give him more coins. Reward him. Yeah, Instagram is just like a Roman emperor. Yes, they're fighting. Yeah, boost the post. Oh, boost the post. Why is it when women say they're an empath, they say it like they're an X-Men superhero? I'm an empath. Everyone stand back. I'm so sorry for you. I feel your pain. Okay. I need to go to dry bar. I need a mani-pedi. It took a lot out of me. I'm just really empathetic, and I'm like Logan. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm kind of an empath. What's the male version of that? Is there a male version of empath? Probably not. I don't write jokes. I just come and I ask. This is called workshop. It's not called new material night. It's called workshop with Fahim Anwar. It's called outsourcing his jokes to the audience. America has its problems, you know. It can get better and all that, but doesn't it blow your mind that you can get an entire rotisserie chicken for $5? America's pretty great. Like, $5. You ever go to the grocery store and you just see that rotisserie chicken and it says $5? And you're like, what a country. We've got our, you know, there's police brutality and everything, but that's pretty great. $5, how did they do that? This happened one time. I got a rotisserie chicken for $5, right? And then I forgot, I brought it home. I left it in the trunk. I forgot to take, so it was just in my trunk for a day or two. And then I had to put it in the garbage, and I felt like a horrible person because I didn't even eat the chicken. Like, if you track this chicken's life, like what it died for, it was like on a farm, it got its head cut off, and then the feathers plucked off, and then it was burned, its skin was burned, and it was like seasoned and everything. And it was also, I can just like put it into a Rubbermaid trash can. That's like Dahmer shit. If I ate it, it'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But no, I did all that just so I could place, it was like a Rubbermaid sacrifice. This chicken gave its life so I could put it in a plastic bin. I'm not happy about it, guys. You guys are looking at me like I'm a monster, but I'm telling you, I forgot. I didn't go to Ralph's like, I'm gonna get this chicken. I'm gonna put it in the trash. Because I get off on that. People are gonna think that I ate it, but it's really because I want to throw away a carcass. Yeah, I feel bad about it. So like bazooka is the funniest name for something that kills people. Right? Bazooka? It's ridiculous. Like if I told you, oh, your brother died, you'd collapse and you'd be crying. You're like, how did he die? I'd be like, yeah, a bazooka. You'd laugh for a little bit. You would agree, but you'd be like, oh God, that's kind of funny. A bazooka. So we're like post-COVID right now. It's a very weird time that we're in. It's like COVID just ripped through. It just ripped through the world. Thousands of people died. And we're at the point now where we're like, oh, that was crazy. That was nuts. Anywho, what are you getting into this weekend? Isn't that kind of bizarre? Just killed so many people, such a big thing, and we're like, oh, you gonna see the new Black Panther? I had this thought, like girls don't really dap each other up. Have you noticed that? Girls don't do that, but guys will like, yo, what's up? You never see girls do that. Like, Cindy. They don't. Girls just hug. Oh my God, I haven't seen you. Dapping up is like, guys, I'm not gay hug. Like, it's like the only way we can show love. Like, we can't hug. We're just too repressed, you know? Like, even if your boy's on his deathbed and you're in the hospital room, you're like, man, I'm gonna see you. And he's in the hospital, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna see you on the other side. And he's dying, you know, and it's like, boo. Like, you can't even hug your boy before he dies. You gotta dap it up. Sirens really helped that joke, I think. Sirens really elevated it. It added a level of danger to the joke. Like, is he like Lenny Bruce? What if I got arrested for that tame joke? Like, you can't even say that shit. You can't say dapped up in 2022. I'm revolutionary. Sometimes you'll hear like people will go, oh, old people are boring, you know. There's that stereotype that old people are boring. But I don't think they're boring. I think they don't get to talk enough. Like as you get older, you don't have practice having conversations with people. Like having conversations is like stand-up comedy. It's just something you have to keep on doing and stay sharp at. And as you get older, you don't have as many people to talk to. You don't have much practice, so you don't know what an interesting story is anymore. So when you finally do see your grandkid, you're like, oh, there's a squirrel in my bag. He comes every day, and he eats this nut. Like, you think that's a banger of a story, because you haven't done enough crowd work. And then your eyesight's not that good, so you can't see people like faking a smile. Oh, yeah, that's great, Grandpa. Yeah, the squirrel. Yeah. This is an interesting story, right? Mm-hmm. It's really good, Gramps. Oh, isn't it like, I think it's funny how like Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't want to get shredded for any movie. You like every other actor is like trying to get shredded for a movie, like Christian Bale, Batman, or like Chris Pine or Chris Hemsworth. Like they all get shredded for a Marvel movie. And Leo's just like, I'll wear shirts. That's cool, I'll just fuck models and just have a dad bod. He's so secure with himself, he's like, nah, I'm the shit, it's okay. I don't need to take HGH. Oh yeah, the other day I saw a 70-year-old man vaping. And I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was awesome. 70-year-old man vaping. It just said so much about him. Like it shows like he's not stuck in his ways. He's willing to adapt. Like I'm sure he can do pronouns, like no problem. He's like, they, them? Yeah, I got that. It's easy enough. Oh yeah, I think like a car officially becomes a used car as soon as the McDonald's bag breaks the plane of your window. As soon as that bag just breaks that two-dimensional plane, it's smelling like that forever. Like there's no car that McDonald's has been in that you don't know. If it was True Detective, you'd be in the car and be like, McDonald's. McDonald's has been here. This has been a McDonald's car. Like, this guy's the best detective. He could just smell what you had. 6-piece? No, 10-piece. No, that's a 10-piece chicken nugget. Definitely.